Hi everyone, just give me a second to tweak the camera. There we go. I think that's okay. Just tweak it around a bit more. Should be alright. Good. Okay, I'll just point it down a shade. Good. Alright, so you're ready for a workout. So I'm here in my 4 squares. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I figure this is as much space as anyone needs. I might tilt that camera down a little bit more so that you can see the front of the square. There you go. I can't quite see the front. There you go. That's okay. Good. All right. So let's begin. So this is the second session in the Empty Hand series. I hope you've enjoyed the first one, and there are some bonus ones up as well. So have a look at those if you wish. Let's bow. Good. Let's get moving. Now remember, do this at your own pace. Yeah, don't feel like you have to do it at the same speed and intensity that I use. We're all different. Do it at your own pace. Make sure that you are happy and comfortable and you're having a good time. You're enjoying yourself. All right, so I'm just going to step from side to side this way. My favourite warm-up exercise: get your legs, leg muscles switched on, get them activated, get them going. Yeah, keep your knees nice and soft, straight legs. This way around, we can go forward and back, lunge forward and lunge back, forward and back. Super stuff. Good, right, I'll just lead off with the other leg now, so lead it from the other side. Lovely. Good. A little bit of jogging on the spot. Just push my arms out in front of me as well to get those warmed up. Good. A little bit of opposite elbow to knee. Let's pick those up nicely. Remember what I say, you don't have to do as many as I do, you don't have to do as quickly as I do. You can do them quicker if you wish. I'm sure there are many people out there who are far fitter than I am. And you should be pushing yourselves along a little more than I am if you're fitter and stronger. Just push your hands together, press those palms together. And pull. But remember, fitness, pretty much like most other things in life, it's not a competition. We've all just got to go around trying to get the best level of fitness we can, the best level of kindness we can, compassion, all of those things. It doesn't matter if someone is more than us or less than us. If we can just be better than we were before, that's all that matters. You are pull one arm in across your chest, and pull it in with the other hand. I'll just change sides, so arm across your chest, pull in with the other hand. You're just stretching the muscles on the back of your shoulder. It's good, and put one hand behind my head and pull back. Yeah, then we'll change sides and pull back. Lovely, right, back on our toes. Good, a little bit of movement, super stuff. So, I'll pop one leg forward, I'm going to do knee swings. Now, when I swing my legs, I like to do it gradually. So, I'll start with a low swing, and then next time I'll try and go a shade higher and a shade higher. And each time I'll try and be a little bit higher than I was before. And then it's a nice gradual warm-up. Nothing too quick or drastic. Yeah, I think that's about 10. Good, change to the other side. Lovely, back on my toes again. Right, let's circle one arm forward. Got quite a low ceiling in this room, so my hands brush on the ceiling as they come over. Good, backward. And do the other side. And backward. Right, let's go for one forward and one back. Not the easiest thing to do if you're not particularly well coordinated at the moment, but it's something you can perhaps look forward to doing and then change direction on both. It's surprisingly difficult if you're not someone who's used to doing coordination exercises. Good, then swing across your body this way. That's it, right? And just bring your palms up as you come back. Just turn those palms up. Give your shoulders a bit of an extra stretch at the end of the movement. Good, we're going to do an exercise. Go opening the gate, lift up and out this way. Up and out. Good. So this warms up our adductors. I always think that a warm-up is such an important part of anything you do, any sport you do, any activity you do. It's almost like a real ritualistic beginning, isn't it? And you think, it's a time, for me anyway, it's a time where I can allow my mind to get completely into the idea that I'm going to be exercising. And so I start off, obviously, by necessity. My warm-up needs to be gradual. I need to be gradually warming my body up. So as soon as I begin, my mind sort of goes, all right, so here we go, this is going to happen now. We're going to do straight leg swings. So keep legs straight, swing 10 times. And as I said, with all the leg swings, gradually get higher. Let's get back to my explanation. So as soon as I begin my warm-up, whether it's for martial arts or weightlifting or anything I do really, kata practice, anything, whatever it is I do, my mind, I can feel my mind gradually getting into gear for the fact that I'm going to be active. I love it. It's for me, it's a process. It's part of the process. And it gives my body and mind time to acclimatise, get ready, becomes some serious exercise. This is your gradual slope into that exercise. And for me, it's really good. I like to warm down a little bit at the end of a session as well. I tend to do that by not doing anything too strenuous towards the end of the session. Just let myself ease down, rather than being super active, super intense, and then suddenly stopping. Good, I'm just hop from side to side again. Just keep that movement going. I'm going to do swing up and out with my legs in a moment, but I just want to loosen them off a little bit first. I like stepping from side to side. It's nice and easy, keeps me active. Keeps everything bubbling away in terms of my heart and breathing and everything. Good, right, so pop one leg in front again. Then I'm going to swing upwards and outwards. I'll count these. I didn't count the others today. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good stuff. So we're putting a bit of emphasis today on hand techniques and upper limb techniques because they're quite simple to do. Simple to do? Not always simple, but they're perhaps less strenuous than throwing your legs around. They're almost certainly more useful in a real life situation, and there's such a variety of hand techniques that you can use. Alright, so pop one leg in front, get your hands up, nice stance, and then we've done palm, haven't we? So we'll just go over palm, we'll do one hand, one with each hand, front hand, back hand. Let's just get in the groove and then we'll add something to that. Right? Each time we can, front palm, back palm. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, switch legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, switch legs. Now, if you're going to do something long range like a palm, then a fist is good as well, so a straight punch is good as well. So let's just change that to a straight punch. I know that if you've done the beginner's course, we did straight punches in that as well. So close those hands, fingers first, thumbs on top, and you're going to strike with the first 2 knuckles. All right, so we're going to go front hand, back hand. Ready? 1. Just keep your hands up in between, don't let them drop down when you're not using them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Right, now, let's put a couple of things together. Let's put a straight punch with your backhand. So, the hand that's at the back, obviously this is my front hand, so it's closest to the screen. This is my backhand, closest to the screen, closest to my opponent. Alright, so I'm going to use the backhand. I'm going to push through this way. And as I come back, I'm going to do a palm hook this way. Right now, it's not a slap, because a slap would be with a straight arm. It would have no technique to it necessarily, and it's just a swing. Right, but what I want you to do is bring the elbow up so that you strike with your elbow in a horizontal position with your palm. So from elbow to palm is horizontal, yeah? It's not doing this or this. Yeah, you're coming across this way. You strike this way. I don't mind which way around you have your hand, whether you have your fingers towards the screen or pointing upwards. Either is okay. Do whichever is most comfortable for you. So you need a backhand straight, front hand palm. All right, we ready? 1. Straight punch, palm with the front hand. And remember, keep your arm bent, twist your body. Get some power from your legs. These muscles are so much stronger than these muscles. So if you can get your twist, your torque from here, that's going to be so much more effective than twisting here, or the worst case scenario, just moving this joint. This is so much weaker. All right, are we ready? 1, straight, hook. 2, straight, hook. 3, straight, hook. 4, straight and hook. 5, straight and hook. Change legs. So we'll go straight with the back hand, hooking palm with the front. Ready? 1, straight, hook. Sorry, use the palm both hands. 2, straight punch, hook. Straight punch, hook. Straight punch, hook palm. 3, palm. 4, punch, hook palm, punch, and hook palm. Good. Now, I think I've explained this to you before. There's a saying in martial arts: hard to soft, soft to hard. So what that means is, when I make a fist, this is hard. This knuckle surface is hard, isn't it? Now I don't want to hit something hard with that. I don't want to hit an elbow, a knee, a skull. Yeah, because hard to hard, I'm going to damage my hand. So I would say soft to hard. So if I was going to hit somebody in the skull, I'd use the palm of my hand, which is sort of soft. It's not like a knuckle, is it? But that would cause some percussive effect without that bone-on-bone impact that might damage me as much as my opponent. Yeah, so I've got to think about those things. And then, of course, the other thing, hard to soft, if I make this hard thing, then I'm going to hit that into something soft, something fleshy, yeah, rather than something bony, yeah, or a jaw. A jaw you can have as soft because a jaw will move, or a jaw will spin, or will maybe break, or whatever. And we usually count the face as soft, yeah, because it is breakable, isn't it? All right, so skull is hard, elbows are hard, knees are hard, all joints are hard unless they're covered in fleshy parts. All right, then they're soft. Yeah, make sense? All right, good. So pop one leg in front. Doesn't matter which leg. Pop one leg in front. So let's imagine that we're going to hook it to a soft, fleshy thing. Yeah. So instead of making a palm hook, we're going to close our hand. We're going to strike this way. Yeah. So it's going to come in here. This way. I'm still going to strike with these two knuckles because they're the most effective way for me to strike. I make a nice line down my forearm, and then I can. Everything's nice and rigid. I can, however, have my hand this way or this way, whichever is best, whichever I prefer. I will still hit with those first two knuckles, though, whichever way I have it. Now, when I say I hit with those two knuckles, because it's going into something soft, I will actually hit with all of my hand, won't I? But those two knuckles first, that's the penetrating part of my fist. All right, so we're going to go straight, punch with your back hand, and as that pulls back, hook punch with your front hand. Yeah, straight punch with your back hand, hook punch with your front hand. Okay, we got that? Ready? Now don't be tense, be relaxed. I want you to have nice, effortless power, not powerless effort. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, straight with your back hand, hook with your front hand. 2, straight and hook. 3, straight punch, hook punch. 4, let's do 10 of these so we really get a bit more practice. 5, straight punch, hook punch. 6, straight punch, hook punch. 7, straight punch, hook punch. 8, straight, hook. 9, straight, hook. 10, straight and hook. Good, right, change legs. Ready? We're going to straight left, or straight with my back hand, hook with my front. Ready? 1, straight and hook. 2, straight punch, hook punch. 3, straight punch, hook punch. 4, straight and hook. 5, straight, hook. 6, use your torso, turn your body. 7, turn that torso, turn it back the other way. 8, 1, 2, 9, 10, 1, 2. Good. Now, you might be saying, what's the difference between palming and punching? Well, as I said earlier, it's a matter of what you're hitting. You know, so I'll turn sideways, it might be easier to see. If I was going to palm to someone's forehead to drive their head back, that seems like a logical thing to do to me. I don't want to punch someone's forehead. It's really hard, really bony. I could damage my hand and then not be able to do anything else to defend myself. Right, so I would probably palm to a forehead. And then if I thought I was going to hit the person on the side of the head, maybe on his ear or whatever, ear is really good to palm because you pop their eardrum and you clap over their ear. I don't want to punch somebody on the side of their head with my fist because that's going to hurt my hand. Right, so I would go palm, palm. If I was going to hit forehead and then side of the skull. If, however, I could go bam on the nose and bam on the jaw, Okay, I'll make a fist because then it's hard to soft. Yeah, what we call soft tissue. I'm striking soft tissue. I hope that makes sense to you. Hard to soft, soft to hard. Yeah? But the thing is, the beautiful thing is, the action is the same. Bam, bam. So the whole of the rest of my body does the same thing, just my hand makes a different shape. Bam, bam. So you're getting this motion, this action of 1, 2, and that's really good. It's a nice action to get. Alright, now I'm going to pop something in on the front of this, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Because I like front hand first. In a real life situation, I think front hand first because it's nearer, because it's closer to my opponent. Yeah, this one. Now the rule is the same. If I'm going to something hard, make a palm. If I'm going to something soft, make a fist. Yeah? I have to say though, in a real life situation, and this is a personal preference, I have a huge preference for a palm. Right? Because I just think it does lots of things. It gets in the person's face, it obscures their vision. If there's any CCTV watching, it looks so much less aggressive. And it is less aggressive. It's, whoa, all right, this way. It's much less, it appears much less violent than bam, punching something in the face. You know, if you do this. So, that's my reasoning. In a real life situation, I think I would always go palm first, with my front hand. Right, so palm, maybe punch, and then hook or hook palm. So what I want us to do together now is to practice this action. Front hand, backhand, hooking. Front hand, backhand, front hand hooks. Yeah? Now I just wanted to practice the action. You can do it with open hands or closed hands, because practicing both is good practice. Yeah? It's the action that's important, the way you twist and use your weight to move into the techniques. Yeah? Good. Right, so I'll do these facing sideways. It's just another view for you can perhaps see a bit better. Right, so get your hands up nice and high, and I'll vary them. Sometimes I'll close my hands, sometimes I'll have open hands. But it's going to be front hand straight, back hand straight, front hand hooks. Bend that arm when you hook. Let's not go for a slap. Yeah, all right, ready? Here we go. 1, front, back, front hooks. 2, straight front, straight back, hook front. 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, right, let's face the other way. I'll turn and face the other direction. Ready? So we're going to go front hand first, then back hand, so straight, straight, hook. Ready? So remember, vary it. Sometimes closed, sometimes open. Here we go. 1, straight, straight, hook. 2, straight, straight, hook. 3, straight, straight, hook. 4, straight, straight, hook. 5, straight, straight, hook. 6, straight, straight, hook. 7, straight, straight, hook. 8, straight, straight, hook. 9, straight, straight, hook. 10, straight, straight, and hook. Good. All right, now, as I always say with these classes, do them more than once. So don't just do this once and think, yeah, I've learned that. I know you haven't learned it, you've seen it, you maybe understood it, which is great, but you need to practice it so that it becomes a natural movement that you do easily without having to think, without having to adjust things all the time. I'm just having a quick drink. So that's the thing, repetition, the mother of all skill. this Shield logo at the back I love, because to me it really illustrates how skills and then this little loop of things. So the top here we have enjoyment. This is the thing we must have first, because without enjoyment we won't have repetition. But if we have enjoyment, then we'll get repetition, because obviously we will repeat something that we enjoy. Repetition will build skill, inevitably. Skill will build confidence, and confidence will give us greater enjoyment. So this is a really lovely loop. Enjoyment encourages repetition. Repetition builds skill. Skill builds confidence, and confidence gives more enjoyment. And it's such a nice loop, I really like it. Okay, let's do some lower limb techniques. Let's do a few of these. And then we're going to do some Qigong exercises just to calm down, have a little bit of a warm down at the end. Good. All right, so I'm going to throw some back knees. I'll let you do those with me, yeah? So do this properly, set the position. Should be either leg in front, I don't mind. Get your hands up. We're going to do a straight knee this way. Yeah? So just come straight through with your back leg. You're going forward and upward. So it's a double action, it's going this way. Yeah? Alright, let's go. Come on, one leg forward, get those hands up. 1, 2. See, I'm landing forward because I'm putting lots of momentum and effort into the technique. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, let's change legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those hands up. Keep the control center protected. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. Now, let's add a hand technique to this. Let's imagine that you're in close. Obviously, you're in danger. Something's occurring close to you. So you're going to push your hands in this way. Right, so push your hands up and in, and you're going to put them behind your assailant, your opponent's head, your aggressor's head. I was unsure what to call the person, really. But here, push behind the head, and then pull them onto that knee. Now, I'm not saying pull their head down, knee them in the face, because that's quite a lot of effort to pull somebody down, quite a lot of effort to bring your knee up high. A pull on the head is enough to disorientate somebody. When you put your hands behind their head quickly and you pull them, they're off balance, they're unstable. That's a good chance to knee them in the thigh or the belly or the side, and then make your exit. You don't need to grab the head, pull the head down to the knee. It's something you can do, but it's a hard thing to do. Right, so I want you to grab, pull a knee, but you don't need to bring your knee up to your hands or your hands down to your knee. All right, we ready? 1, jam in there, so drive those hands in, grab and knee. 2, grab, knee. 3, grab and knee. 4, grab and knee. 5, drive in, grab, knee. 6, grab, knee. 7, drive, knee. 8, knee. 9, drive and grab, knee. 1 more. 10, drive and grab, knee. Right, switch legs. Ready? Get those hands up. 1, drive in, grab, knee. 2, drive in, grab, knee. 3, drive in, grab, knee. 4, drive in, grab, knee. 5, drive in, grab, knee. 6, drive in, grab, knee. 7, drive in, grab, knee. 8, drive in, grab, knee. 9, drive in, grab, knee. And 10, drive in, grab, knee. Alright, good. So, if you're unsure about the application, the use of any of these techniques, don't worry, it's stuff that we'll cover over and over again. You'll have plenty of chance to understand what all the techniques mean, how they work, how they can be used. All right? But first of all, enjoy the movement, enjoy the exercise, enjoy the process of learning the techniques and feeling good about moving around. Yeah? Good. All right, so we'll do a little bit of Qigong, a little bit of Tai Chi Qigong to finish off, yeah? So we'll do opening the chest. So open your feet about as wide as your shoulders. I want you to soften your knees, and I want you to breathe in as you draw your hands up the center, in deeper as you spread your arms wide, and then begin your exhale as you bring your hands together and sink down. Now, this is as much about controlling your breathing and allowing your lungs to fill fully as it is anything else. If you can, feel your diaphragm pull down as you breathe in. Will probably make your tummy come out. So, as I'm here, when I breathe in, you see my tummy comes out. Because what's happening is my diaphragm is pulling down. It's gently squeezing all my internal organs. And they are pushed out because they're compressed down. Right? That's not a bad thing. It's okay. I am filling my lungs all the way to the bottom, right down to here. Yeah? And try to feel it going all the way down to the bottom of your lungs. It's really good for you. All right, so feet wide. Soften those knees, hands in front. And here we go. In deeper. And out. In. And out. I like to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Three more. Two more. And the last one. All right, good stuff. Now, you may think, well, the format of the second class isn't quite the same as the format of the first. You did some exercise. It's okay. We can vary things. Activity is good. We're just going to do different types of activity. We're going to exercise. We're going to move around. We're going to use our bodies in different ways. Enjoy it. Go with it, and just enjoy every moment of the experience. Remember, enjoyment, repetition. Repetition becomes skill. Skill gives us confidence. Confidence increases our enjoyment. Remember the loop. Okay, guys, feet together, hands by your sides and bow. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time.